Our starting lineups, a look at the match. Ups here, and who will see for our starting five for both teams. Outside Dragic, Butler. Dragic with it. From outside, off the mark. Now Johnson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first. Good on both. Raptors on defense. Back to Young. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Siakam finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Dragic. Plenty of space. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Here's Powell. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Raptors with the ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Ibaka. Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Outside Butler. And here's Dragic. 5 on the clock. Outside Butler. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
That's good.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
They set the pick. Outside Dragic. Misses off the right iron.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Powell. Ibaka with the ball.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Butler. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Here's Powell. Pass to Ibaka. Rebound by Butler. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic. Adebayo comes up empty down low.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Paul. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Johnson outside. Ibaka backs down. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Now here's Dragic. They set the pick. Number 14 drills it from outside.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Siakam. Van Vliet just fine to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Dragic. Right side, Butler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 9.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Paul. Shoots it. Jump shot is good that time. Outside Dragic. Pass the buck. Number 14. Off the mark here with the three-point shot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it. And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Outside Dragic. Clock at 6. Pass to Young. Young, right side. Good! Toronto trailing. Van Vliet. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Heat. Number 14. The kick outside to Butler. Now Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Young. Top of the key. And there's the rejection. Here's Paul. Now here's Johnson. Johnson outside. Siakam. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The free throw drops from Ibaka. And a new group in for the Heat. Ibaka hits both of them. And here's Dragic. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. And the Raptors making a change here. Pass the buck. Jordan with it. Right side, Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Thomas with the ball. Now Davis. Anunoby. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Crowder. Outside Dragic. Here's Crowder. Back to Dragic. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now Davis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the pick. Taken away. Here's Crowder. Outside Dragic. Pass to Jordan. And here is Butler. Here's Crowder. Back to Butler. For the three. That is good. He's got 12.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now here is Davis. Outside Thomas. Back to Davis. And he connects with the jumper. And here's Dragic. Back to Jordan. Pass to Crowder. Ball's knocked loose. Now Dragic. Here's the lob to the hoop. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Davis with it. Anunoby. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thomas. From the arc. Shot is off.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Right side, Butler. Lots of room. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
And the Raptors call time here. The Heat making a switch here. Heat on D. They lead by 7. Now Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pass to Jones. Outside Jordan. Outside Hill. Now here's Jones. Shot from the wing. Good on the shot. Here's Davis. There's a good screen. One second left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys. Now, here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Crowder. Pass to Jones. Outside Jordan. Here's Crowder. Pocket 4. Shot on the wing. The Heat rebound. Jordan inside. Silva. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. The Heat making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. They set the screen. Van Vliet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Back to Leonard. Outside Hill. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Crowder. The good-looking shot from the wing. Toronto trailing. Now here is Davis. And here is Ibaka. He's covered by Leonard. Fade away. Boucher. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. And here's Jones. Pass to Leonard. And here in the second. 2 minutes gone by. Here's Crowder from outside the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Back to Ibaka. Now Davis. Right side Davis. Just 5 on the clock. So it's Miami now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Crowder. He has 5. Fires the 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Van Vliet. Boucher. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. The Heat making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jones with it. Pass to Crowder. Now, here is Young. Powell's there. Back to Young. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Powell. This one for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. He has 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Pass to Crowder. Young with the ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Here's Powell. He's got 7 to the inside. The rebound by Young.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Jones. Adebayo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 5-point game. There's the screen. Oh, smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 9. Now Jones. Pass to Crowder. Six to shoot. High post shot. Misses off the left iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Powell. Pass to Johnson. Here's Powell. There's the triple. Crowder. And here's Young. And Young backs in. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Crowder. He's got 5. Miami no good on that time either.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Young with the ball. Here's Jones. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Here's Powell. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Timeout called the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Dragic. Pass to Butler. But they'll get another chance. The rebound by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Dragic. Takes the 3, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Johnson outside. Ibaka backs down. Offside Ibaka. Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Butler. And here's Dragic. Now Butler. Right side, Butler. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Powell. 11 points in the game. Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Butler. Dragic with it. The kick out to Young. Pulls up on the wing. The shot misses. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Powell. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Here's Dragic. Van Vliet. Here's Powell. 11 points in the game. And that one's good.
Well, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Back to Butler. Young outside. Fires from 18. And he gets it to go. He's got 5. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
And a new group in for the Heat. Outside Thomas. Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby. It's good. This game is all even.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Here's Haslam. Outside Dragic. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Dragic. Lock at 6. From 15 feet away. That drops. He's got 8. Left side, Davis. Hollis Jefferson. And he gets it to go. Now Dragic. 8 points for him. Jordan. Outside Dragic. 5 to shoot. And another basket for Miami. Toronto trailing. Now here is Davis. Here's the screen. Siakam. Outside, Davis. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Here's Powell. Pass to Johnson. Johnson right side. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dragic with it. The kick outside to Butler. Misses the three. Young outside. Outside Dragic. Pass to Butler. Second chance shot. And that one goes long.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill. Didn't give him a chance.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. There's a screen. Back to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Siakam. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Back to Dragic. Pass to Butler. From deep. And that one's good. He's got 17. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Powell. He's got 14. Ibaka with the ball. Ibaka right side. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Adebayo. And here's Dragic. From about 19 feet. No good.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Powell, that's good.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside Dragic. They set the pick. Number 14. And the three off target.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Six on the shot clock. Siakam. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6. And the Heat call time here. Inside, Adebayo, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. There's the pick. Van Vliet. Back to Ibaka. Ibaka right side. Johnson outside. Blocked. Pushing it up. Here's Butler, and blocked. But they get it back. Left side, Butler. Adebayo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Van Vliet. The three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him. Here's Dragic. Pass the buck. All alone. The shot will not go.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And here's Dragic. He's got 8. Dragic left side. Now, here is Young. 6 to shoot. Adebayo. It's good on the putback. Van Vliet. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Here's Powell. And again, Toronto no up. Dragic with it. Pass to Young. Back to Dragic. And here's Young. Now Butler. Back to Dragic. The kick outside to Butler. Drills the three-pointer. 20 points for him. And the Raptors call time here.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
The Heat making a switch here. Toronto trailer. Here's the screen. He tries for 3, and he gets it to go. 10 points for him.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Hill. And again, Miami with the triple. Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple. Pass to Crowder. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound Heat.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet. Now Hill. The Heat making a switch here. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Jones. Jordan. Clock at 6. Right side, Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Here's Crowder. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Four on the clock. Hollis Jefferson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And the Raptors making a change here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Back to Jordan. Now here's Jones. Pass to Leonard. Backing in. Right side, Leonard. Good on the jump shot. They set the pick. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Crowder. Here's the teardrop. Cut the bucket. He's got 5.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Davis. That one's good from the corner. And here's Jones. Pass to Jordan. The 8-footer can't get it to go. Boucher, just 5 on the clock. Hollis Jefferson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. No good on that one. And the Heat making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Haslam. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Rebound by the Raptors. McCall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Hill. Right side Hill. Again, the miss by the Heat. There's the pick. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Davis. McCall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Silva. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Heat. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Now here's Leonard. Back to Dragic. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Toronto trailing. Three-pointer, Van Vliet, and good on the basket. Book it.
He didn't have a single three-pointer in the first, but here he is knocking them down.
Outside Leonard. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
There's the screen. Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Heat making a switch here. Now here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. The 8-footer can't get it to go. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. To the paint. Pass to Jordan. Right side, Jordan. Here's Dragic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. McCall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. And here's Young. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Van Vliet. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Raptors get it back.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. But it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one drops. The Heat making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Backs in. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Dragic. Number 14 connects from three-point range.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. Hollis Jefferson cannot hit. To the middle. Here's Young. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for it. And the Raptors making a change here. And so Young nails them both. Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
Shots good from Butler. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Siakam from about 19 feet, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Dragic, past the Butler, off the screen, and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto trailer. Siakam makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Shots good from Butler. 24 points for him.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Dragic. There's a good screen. Number 14. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Siakam. No good off the back of the rim.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Number 14. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Powell. Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Miami now. Now Dragic. Past the Butler. They set the pick. Again, the Heat good for two.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Powell. Ibaka outside. It's stolen by Dragic. Now here's Butler. No good from Dragic. A difficult situation for Toronto. Here's Powell. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Adebayo. The step back jumper is good. And that's a double-double for him now.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Here's Powell. Siakam. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this fourth.
Now here's Dragic. Pass the Butler. Outside Butler. And that one's good. And he has 28 points for the game. Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Van Vliet. Off target with his three.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's Powell. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam. Dragic with it. Young outside. Here's Butler. Takes a three. And the shot is good. He's got 31.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. Rebound by Butler.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Dragic left side. Young. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Miami with another. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen. Pass to Johnson. Now here is Ibaka. To halt the run. The shot is off. And so Miami take Goran Dragic.